Like, I'll modify the speed stick.
Good evening, graduates, parents, guardians, staff, special guests, presenters, and all those watching from home. Welcome to Horton High School graduation ceremony for the class 2025. Horton acknowledges that we are located in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. We respect the legacies of the Mi'kmaq people and continue to learn from the relationships to the land. Horton recognizes that we have a responsibility to ensure that all students are valued, have voice, and see themselves in their culture and our school. As a school community, we must work harder to move towards truth and reconciliation. Through ongoing collaboration and partnership, we strive to equip ourselves with the knowledge and skills to make our school accessible, inclusive, equitable, and anti-racist. We acknowledge that there's much work ahead, and our daily actions will try to speak to this commitment. We also acknowledge that African Nova Scotians are a distinct people whose history and contributions have enriched parts of Mi'kma'ki known as Nova Scotia for over 400 years. We recognize, despite these histories and legacies, our Black communities and learners continue to face inequities and injustices that we as educators are responsible to actively take steps to correct. Please remain standing for playing of O Canada by Horton staff member Ms. Lindsay Mitchell with Horton grads Araya Carvery and Hannah Mannering. You can please be seated now. Tonight we celebrate our graduating class of nearly 200 students, prepare for an evening filled with excitement, emotions, and memories. This evening will showcase how incredibly proud we are of all their accomplishments. At this time, I'd like to invite graduate Sophie Rideout to offer greetings from the graduates.
Good afternoon, everyone. On the behalf of the 2025 graduating class, I'd like to warmly welcome all of you, whether you're a proud parent, a supportive friend, or a beloved member of our school staff, to our graduation ceremony. Thank you for being here and celebrating this milestone with us. Before we celebrate each graduate and each of their accomplishments, I believe we owe some thank yous that are due. First, to our teachers, thank you, not just for the lessons in math, science, and English, but also the unforgettable memories that we created outside the classrooms. Like the time they absolutely crushed us in dodgeball, or when they somehow demolished us in the handball. Like they've been training like that for a decade. Moments like those remind us that our teachers aren't just educators. They're real people with competitive spirits, great senses of humor, and a genuine love for connecting with all of us. Now, I would like to take a moment to send a huge thank you to our educational assistants. As someone who was part of Team Unified and BFFL, and I was I had the privilege to lead BFFL for 2 years. I have seen firsthand just how much they do every single day. They don't just support learning, they support us as people in everything we do. They are truly the calm during the chaos, and they do it with patience, kindness, a little tough love, and sarcasm when we need it the most. They are the biggest cheerleaders at our unified basketball games and practices, and awesome dancers at BFFL when it comes to Just Dance. Our Learning Center isn't just another room in our school. It is welcoming, supportive, and a safe space, and that's because of our EAs and Learning Center's teachers. So from all of us, thank you. You've made an impact, and we are so grateful. We also want to thank our awesome office staff, Ms. Kenny, Ms. McLeod, and Ms. Cope, who keep our school running smoothly, often behind the scenes, but always at the heart of it all. From making sure our athletic fees are paid, answering endless questions, knowing about scholarships, and keeping us on track to be here today, you have been the glue holding everything together. Another huge part of our office staff is our principal, Mr. Rutledge, our vice principals, Mr. Morris, Mr. Bennett, and Ms. Green. We truly couldn't be here today without your support. Your commitment to excellence is second to none, whether in the classroom, through administrative support, or in providing encouragement behind the scenes. You are part of our success as a school and as people. We recognize the lengths you go to ensure Horton students thrive as students and as people. And finally, to our parents and guardians, thank you. Thank you for being our biggest supporters from the very beginning. You've been through the early mornings, late night study sessions, sports practices, school plays, and everything in between. You've cheered us on, picked us up when we fell, and never stopped believing in us. This day is just as much yours as it is ours. We know it hasn't always been easy, but your love, encouragement, and sacrifices have helped shape who we are today. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, and we hope that we've made you proud. So please join me in giving them all a well-deserved round of applause. As we begin this celebration, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought us here and the people who walk beside us. Thank you for being a part of this unforgettable day. Welcome to the Horton High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony.
Excellent work. Tough one to follow, I think. I'm going to give it my best shot. So congratulations to the Horton High School class 2025. You did it. You're here. We celebrate your dedication, hard work, and bright futures that lie ahead. This is just the beginning of your journey, and we wish you all the best as you pursue your passions and achieve new heights. But it seems like only yesterday you were anxious grade 9 students stepping into new school, uncertain of what to expect from the high school experience. You, the grads, have tackled a lot: schoolwork, exams, final assessments, projects, part-time jobs, family commitments, but managed to balance it all during the high school experience. And often, we don't give you enough credit for all your efforts, so thank you. This moment is a very special day for you, for family, for staff, and friends, so please take a deep breath, enjoy these moments as you prepare to leave Horton behind, to tackle whatever comes next. We have had some challenges over the past 4 years, but many more good times. You were the first class I was able to follow from grade 9 all the way to grade 12. Maybe you're just sitting there thinking, I have to listen to this guy one more time. But that's okay. I might be ready to move on too. The cell phone ban in instructional areas was a challenge, but we made it through it. Everybody meant the brown bags? I'll come and get one tonight if I need to. Many challenges also are associated with sometimes the daily craziness of maybe social media, tackling attendance and lates, monitoring academic progress, school supervision to keep things clean and tidy. There was a point where I had to move my office to the hallway. But honestly, these challenges are totally outweighed by the positive energy and strong leadership we see daily from this graduating class. So much to celebrate. You guys are pretty nice kids. Parents and guardians, you should be very proud tonight. Lots of accomplishments in the classrooms and in the community. This will be evident as the grads are announced this evening. That will start in just a few minutes. Plenty of solid leadership, student council, Headstrong, musical, Relay for Life, Unified Sports, BFFL, and so much more. As you move forward, we hope that you'll always remember the importance of staying optimistic, bouncing back from challenges, and showing kindness. These are the qualities that make you truly a successful Griffin. Here's are just 10 quick little lessons I'd like you to reflect on. If you made a mistake, apologize. If you're thankful, show it. If you're confused, ask questions. If you learned something, teach others. If you're stuck, ask for help. If you're wrong, fess up. If you love someone, tell them. If you trip, get back up. If someone needs you, help them. And if you see wrong, most importantly, take a stance. So from all of us at Horton, congratulations, class 2025. Always be strong and always stay positive. Tonight, I'm accompanied by this dancer up here on my podium. It's a gift from a family for our annual season giving tree, located just outside our office. For the rest of the year, it resides in my office to keep our school, I believe, brave and focused during any of these difficult times I mentioned. It will remain with me until my departure from this position in about 4 years' time, in which I will pass it on to someone else. This dancer holds particular significance to this graduating class. We deeply miss her, and as you cross the stage this afternoon and receive your diploma, this dancer will support you. Let it guide you to be positive, resilient, and be kind moving forward. Also this year, we lost a valuable staff member, a teacher that was more than just a teacher to all of us. She was a mentor, a student advocate, a creative force, and a huge student supporter. Losing members of a community leave a huge gap that everybody feels, all the students, all the staff, and all the families. She was proof that one person can make a massive difference to so many. It's been a challenging journey for a couple of years. We've grieved together for these special people. We do honor their memory by moving forward through our acts of positivity, kindness, and resilience. Please keep that in mind. So now, without further ado, the time has come to welcome the first graduate of 2025. This ceremony will be filled with celebrations of many accomplishments and of these remarkable graduates, so please remain patient as we enjoy this occasion together. Vice Principal Sean Bennett, Kay Green, and Peter Morse will announce our graduates, beginning with Mr. Bennett. Over to you, Mr. Bennett. Have fun.
All right, good afternoon. I was going to say good morning. It's good morning in New Zealand, maybe. So we're going to move at a good pace, but the first one, we got to get the first row of graduates to come up here now. And while that's happening, I'm just going to get dressed for the first special student. No? Oh, okay. I'm not going to keep this on then. It looks nice though. Hey, I look good in this red scarf. Maybe I will keep it on for the evening. I guess she's not coming up. Oh, she's there though. So she's coming. Our first graduate this evening, graduating with their high school diploma as well as honors with distinction, is Olivia Womble. Nice. You're down here. This person is the biggest Elvis fan I've ever met. So I'm going to do it. Hello, everyone. Just came in on the helicopter, landed on the roof. This crowd looks like 1977 Memphis, Tennessee. August 11th. It was a great night for Elvis. This is my honor to celebrate a great student, and she loves Elvis, and I love her. Crossing the stage this evening with honors with distinction and a Nova Scotia High School diploma, the one and only Kinsey Baldwin. All right, here we go. Graduating this afternoon with honors with distinction as well as Nova Scotia High School diploma is Damnata Abasiri Samara Sakara. Damnata is receiving the AVRC Advanced Placement Calculus Award for Outstanding Achievement and Dedication in AP Calculus, demonstrating curiosity, perseverance, and a deep connection to scientific understanding. Damnata is also receiving a Renewable Scholarship, an Entrance Scholarship, and an Acadia Globalization Award from Acadia University with a combined total of $59,000. This award is presented by Sierra Pinio, Recruitment Officer from Acadia. Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity, or the SEED program, is a nonprofit organization formed from the sale of Horton High School to the province of Nova Scotia. The profits from this sale provide over $300,000 in support to Horton and its feeder schools annually. This year, SEED is pleased to announce $40,000 in scholarships, 8 separate awards of $5,000 to Horton graduates. Damnata is being awarded a Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is former Horton teacher Michelle Jeffrey.
Our next Horton graduate is Jalen Ackroyd, graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma.
Graduating with his Nova Scotia High School diploma is Yasser Alujamani. Nathan Allen graduates this afternoon from Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as getting honors. Nathan is being presented with the Felt H for positive student recognition and is also receiving a bursary from the Association des Acadiens Métis Suriquois.
This afternoon, AVRCE's Mi'kmaq Education Services is pleased to give a specially designed graduation lanyard to Mi'kmaq Indigenous students. The handcrafted wooden eagle feather recognizes graduation as an important accomplishment in their life and to acknowledge their Indigenous heritage. Eagles are sacred in Mi'kmaq Indigenous cultures. They serve as messengers, carrying their prayers to the Creator. The feathers have a variety of uses: smudging, prayer, healing, and blessings. The graduation lanyard contains glass beads with 4 colors that represent unity amongst all nations: black, white, yellow, and red. The porcupine quill is unique as this is a resource that is traditionally used for decoration on clothing, canoes, birch bark baskets, and containers. The antler is from the caribou, which traveled the lands of Mi'kmaq thousands of years ago. The intention of this gift is to provide Mi'kmaq Indigenous students with a reminder to be proud of their cultural heritage and be confident in their ability to achieve greatness now and in the future. Students will be able to wear their lanyards not only today at this graduation ceremony, but throughout their life at celebrations, Mawiomis, meetings, and gatherings, wherever they wanted to display their culture proudly.
Next up, Danielle Danny Angelic is graduating Nova Scotia diploma as well as receiving honors. Niobe Arbuckle graduates Nova Scotia Diploma as well as having honors with distinction. Niobe is being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. Naomi is receiving a renewable scholarship from Makeda University valued at $16,000 presented by Sierra Pinio. And Niobe is also receiving a bursary from the Kentville Legion Branch 6 presented by Horton staff member Steve Miller. Michael Armstrong graduates today with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma. Dominic Gaspery graduates this afternoon with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, also attaining honors with distinction. Dominic is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program for the province of Nova Scotia. Dominic is the recipient of the Horton Music Parents Association Scholarship. Lindsay Mitchell, Horton music teacher, will present this award. Carter Atwell graduates this afternoon with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma. Carter is also being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. Liam Atwell graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma.
This afternoon, the graduates of African descent from the Student Support Worker Program will be presented with a Kente sash as a graduation gift for their accomplishments. Kente is a connection to African culture. Kente cloth is worn for festivals, graduate ceremonies, and other special occasions. The Kente sash is a ceremonial garment worn as an acknowledgement of African ancestry, and it symbolizes accomplishment, community, unity, and pride. Thank you.
Graduating this afternoon with Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as honors is Rihanna Bailey. Rihanna is being awarded a supporting enhancement for education diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this seed grant is teacher Natalie McIsaac in the place of Allison Milne, who was dedicated to equitable recognition of our students in all our graduation ceremony preparations. Graduating this afternoon with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Yanni Bahanko. Sindel Bartlett graduates this afternoon with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Sindel is receiving the Subject Award for English Communications 12 as well as Math Essentials 12. Graduating this afternoon is Joseph Bavis, Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors. Joey is receiving the Laurie Turner Memorial Bursary from the Port Williams Lion Club, presented by Lion Doug Gates. Graduating today with Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors, is Tori Beaumont. Also graduating today with a Nova Scotia Diploma as well as receiving honors is Lucienne Bell. Claire Bennett graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Claire is being presented a Felt H for positive student recognition. Claire is also receiving the NSTU King's Local Bursary and also receiving a renewable entrance scholarship from the University of Ottawa, as well as a renewable athletic scholarship for 5 years to play rugby at that same university. Presenting her diploma is her father, Scott, who is a teacher at our school. Graduating this afternoon, Nathan Benoit is graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma. As well, they are receiving honors. Oliver Bezanson graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors, as well as receiving the O2 Options and Opportunities Certificate. Paxton Blackburn graduates today, Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors. Paxton is being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma program for the province. Paxton is also the award recipient for the IB Theory of Knowledge, as well as IB French SL. Lakeisha Blennis-Burke is graduating today, Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors. Lakeisha is awarded the Wolfland District Lions Club Bursary, presented by Lion Dan Sukup. Lakeisha is also receiving an African Canadian Services Award of $4,500 from the Department of Education, presented by student support worker and all-around nice guy, Lawrence Parker. I'm good for now, I think, buddy. Graduating this afternoon with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors, is Chase Bowman. Sawyer Brown graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors with distinction. Sawyer is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Math 12. Sawyer is also receiving a renewable scholarship and a residence scholarship from Mankato University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Graduating today with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Bennett Burkhart. Anna Buston graduates today, Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors. Anna is being presented with a Felt H, Positive Student Recognition. A.J. Campbell, graduating today with his Nova Scotia Diploma as well as honors. A.J. is being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition, and his diploma is being presented by his mother, Krista, who is also a staff member at Horton. Sienna Campbell graduates this afternoon, Nova Scotia High School Diploma, honors. Sienna is receiving a certificate of Perseverance for Canadian History 11 and Math 12. Sienna is also receiving a bursary from the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 74, presented by Vice Principal Kay Green. Sienna is being awarded a Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is Michelle Jeffrey. All right, settle in here for a little bit. Araya Carvery is graduating today with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Araya is being presented with the Felt H for positive student recognition in the subject award and the subject award for Music 12. Araya is also receiving a merit scholarship from Waterloo University. Araya is the recipient of the Horton Music Parents Association Scholarship. Lindsay Mitchell, Horton music teacher, will present this award. Araya is awarded an African Canadian Services Award of $44,500 from the Department of Education, presented by student support worker Lawrence Parker. Araya is also awarded the Shoulder to Shoulder Rob Tupper Memorial Scholarship, awarded to an African Canadian student pursuing post-secondary education. This student has consistently contributed and supported the Student Support Worker Youth Talent Program and has a strong interest in music and art, reflecting qualities of Mr. Rob Tupper. This award is presented by Student Support Worker Lawrence Parker. Oh, yeah. Araya is also receiving the Arthur R. Allen Scholarship from the Orchard Valley United Church, presented by Sylvia Jacquard, former staff member. Araya is the recipient of the Rotary Club of New Minas Sunrise Bursary, presented by Darren Sequeira. And Araya is also awarded the prestigious CIBC Lauren Provincial Award. The Lauren Scholar Foundation administers the most comprehensive and thorough scholarship selection process in Canada. They support students who show strength of character, commitment to community service, and have potential for great leadership. The Lauren Scholarship is a very prestigious and competitive award. The Lauren Provincial Award is awarded to the top 50 outstanding semifinalists across our country. We are pleased to announce that Araya is a recognized Lauren Scholar and has received a Lauren Provincial Award. Here to present her certificate is past Lauren Scholar and Horton graduate Jordan Chirico. Graduating this afternoon with his Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as receiving honors is Denzel Chima. Receiving his Nova Scotia diploma as well as having honors with distinction is Inwoo Choi. Inwoo is receiving a medal for his first place finish representing Horton at the Canadian Senior Math Contest. Well done, Inwoo. And he is also receiving the Wolfville and District Lions Club bursary presented by Lion Dan Sukup. Noah Clark graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Noah is being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. As well, Noah is receiving a renewable scholarship, an entrance scholarship, and a math entrance scholarship from Acadia University presented by Sierra Pinio. Mila Ray Crowley today is graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as receiving honors. Graduating today with his Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as sporting a fantastic mustache, if I must say, Alex Clooney. Alyssa Kamuna graduates today with a record of marks as a student from Italy, as well as receiving honors with distinction. Noah Connell? Okay. Graduating today with his Nova Scotia High School diploma as well as receiving honors is Xavier X-Man Cox. Oh.
Graduating today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors is Bailey Creaser. Bailey is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate program, and Bailey is receiving a renewable scholarship, a residence scholarship, and an entrance bursary from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. The Lydia Millett Memorial Bursary is presented to a grade 12 student who exemplifies these qualities throughout their high school years, working hard, staying positive, and letting their light shine through in everything they do. Presenting this award is the Millett family. Do this, are you? Callie Crocker graduates this afternoon with her Nova Scotia High School Diploma. Kennedy Cross graduates today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Kennedy is the recipient of the Blue Nose Photography Bursary. Caden Crossman Spinney graduates today with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma. Samuel Crouse graduates this afternoon with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors with distinction. Sam is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program. He's also receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for IB Physics SL 12. Sam is also receiving the NSTU King's Local Bursary. Sam is the recipient of the Horton Music Parents Association Scholarship. Lindsay Mitchell, Horton music teacher, will present this award. Sam is receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Sam is also awarded the Wolfville High School reunion classes of 1955, 56, 57, and 58 scholarship. This scholarship is presented to a graduating student who demonstrates strong qualities of trust, friendship, and respect. Presenting this award are Gwen Sweet and Terry Henniger from the class of 1958. Ready? Maybe I'll get another one inside. Crossing the stage this afternoon is Kelsey Davidson Parrish, graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors. Graduating this afternoon with a Nova Scotia Diploma is Abby Davies. Abby is receiving a renewable scholarship and a residence scholarship from Acadia, presented by Sierra Pinio. Abby is also receiving the Wolfville and District Lions Bursary, presented by Lion Dan Suka. Graduating this afternoon with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors is Jesse Davison. Jesse is being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. Jesse, as an applicant to the Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship, is also receiving a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to help further his studies. Jesse is the recipient of the Kentville Volunteer Fire Department Bursary, presented by his father, firefighter Kevin Davison. Graduating this afternoon with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and also receiving honors with distinction is Eva DePutter. She is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Math Essentials 12. Ava Demings is graduating this afternoon from Nova Scotia Diploma as well as receiving honors. Ava is being presented with the Felt H for positive student recognition and also receiving the Windsor Elms Village Scholarship. Nathan Derrick is graduating this afternoon with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma. He's also being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. Graduating this afternoon is Grace Ding. Grace is graduating from the Nova Scotia Diploma as well as having honors with distinction, having come from China. Grace is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate program. Grace is receiving a renewable entrance bursary and the Hector McGuinness Memorial Scholarship from Dalhousie University. Grace is also receiving a bursary from the New Minas Fire Department and a bursary from the Order of the Eastern Star Evangeline chapter. Grace is also receiving a Medal of Certificate for her first place finish, representing Horton, second place provincially in the Euclid math contest. Well done, Grace. Jordan Dixon is crossing the stage at this very moment with his Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors. James Dolan is graduating this afternoon with a Nova Scotia Diploma as well as receiving honors. He's receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Psychology 12 and the Subject Award Prize for Law 12. Graduating this afternoon is Owen Dubich with the Nova Scotia Diploma as well as receiving honors. Colton Eisner Strong graduates this afternoon with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma as well as receiving honors, as well as receiving the Options and Opportunities O2 certificate. Graduating this afternoon with the honors with distinction in Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Samuel Finnemore. Nate Fisher is graduating this afternoon with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma, honors with distinction, as well as the French Immersion Certificate. He's being presented with a Felt H for positive student recognition. Amelia Frank is graduating this afternoon with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma, as well as receiving honors. Italy Freeman is graduating today with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma. Italy is also being awarded a Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is Michelle Jeffrey. Guys, that's it for me. I'm moving on. I think Ms. Green, come on up.
Mr. Morris.
Got himself a new suit. It's looking good.
I usually try to organize myself to speak after Mr. Bennett so I can get a comment in and he doesn't get a last word, but I think he might be speaking later tonight. And I promised him that I wouldn't chirp him tonight in his last year before he retires. So we're going to move right along. And we have Emma Freebus is graduating with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors. Emma is being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in the province of Nova Scotia. Emma is being awarded a supporting enhancements for educational diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is Michelle Jeffrey. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, we have Ainsley Gale, and she has honors with distinction. Ainsley is being presented with a Silver H-Positive Student Recognition Award and a Subject Award for Calculus 12. Ainsley is awarded a Certificate of Achievement in recognition of their selection as a Schulich Leader nominee, demonstrating excellence in the pursuit of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Ainsley is receiving the Chancellor's Scholarship from Dalhousie University with a combined value of $48,000. Ainsley is also receiving the Horton Golden Anniversary Bursary presented by Vice Principal Kay Green. Graduating with a Nova Scotia Diploma is Dylan Gallagher. A special happy 18th birthday to Dylan Aloysius, the boy Gallagher, from Mom, Dad, and Sister Poppy. Graduating with a Nova Scotia Diploma, Charlie Gauthier. Charlie received honors with distinction as an international student from France. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Wyatt Gerwoski. Wyatt is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Mathematics Essentials 12. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, Nicolo Giordan. Nicolo received honors with distinction and is an international student from Italy. Nicolo is receiving the Subject Award for Computer Programming 12, as well as the Subject Award for Health and Human Services 12. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Jacoby Graves. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and Honors, Amari Gray. Omari is awarded a bursary from the Village of New Minas, presented by Commissioner Deborah Windle Smith. Omari is also receiving an African Canadian Service Award of $4,500 from the Department of Education, presented by student support worker Lawrence Parker. Now we will ask Araya Carvery to come up and sing Lift Every Voice. And please stand if you can. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven us march on till victory is won.
Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma is Nate Greener with honors with distinction. Nate is receiving the Subject Award for Political Science 12. Nate is also receiving an entrance scholarship from St. Mary's University. Nate is awarded the Robert Walter Haskell Memorial Award presented by Horton staff member Renata Very. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction is Ryan Greenslade. Ryan is receiving the CUPE Local 3876 bursary. Ryan is being awarded the Supporting Enhancement for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is Michelle Jeffrey. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma is Addison Gregan, and she also has honors with distinction. Addison is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors with distinction is Shannon Gee. Shannon is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award. Shannon is receiving a renewable scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Shannon is also receiving the Mark Wilkie Memorial Scholarship. This award is dedicated in memory of Horton student Mark Wilkie. Shannon is chosen in recognition of her purposeful acts of kindness towards others. This award is presented by Horton staff member Renata Very. Graduating with the Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors, Jackson Halliday Taylor. Graduating with the Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction, Hunter Hancock. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors with distinction, Dawson Heyman. Dawson is receiving the AVRC Mi'kmaq Education Services bursary presented by Native Student Advisor Keegan Hawley. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma, Hannah Hazel. Hannah is receiving the Subject Award for Cooperative Education 12. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors, Maggie Hellier. Maggie is receiving a renewable scholarship and a residence scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors, Willow Hickey. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma, Noah Hubbard Godding. Noah is receiving a bursary from the Village of New Minas, presented by Commissioner Deborah Windle-Smith. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors with distinction, Matthew Hugh Sam. Matthew is receiving the Kentville Kinsman and District Bursary presented by Vice Principal Sean Bennett. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and Honors, and also receiving an Options and Opportunities Certificate, Camden Hughes. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with Honors with Distinction, Bria Hurlbut. Bria is receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Bria is also receiving a Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship, awarded in honor of those who served from Hansport and area in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. All applicants this year also receive a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to help further her studies. Presented this award is Vice Principal Sean Bennett. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and Honors is Serena Igbidian. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Jasmine Imlay Price. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and Honors is Mason Johnson. Mason is being presented with the Silver H Positive Student Recognition Award. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with Honors with Distinction is Liam Johnston. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with Honors with Distinction is Reese Johnston. Reese is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award. Reese, as an applicant to the Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship, is also receiving a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to further her studies.
I'm now going to just take a moment to mention our retiring staff members from this year. So Sean Bennett, our Jan and I are our two retiring staff. We will greatly miss these retiring members, and replacing them will certainly be difficult. Their dedication to AVRCE students was evident during their nearly 60 combined years of service. Each built strong, positive connections with our students, staff, and our community through their genuine care for students. We know their influence has touched many lives and will continue to do so. So best of luck in your retirement. It is so well deserved, and I'll have a little bit more about Mr. Bennett later on in the end. Thank you.
Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, Matthew Jordan. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, Johanna Jolem. Graduating with the Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Dawson Keddy. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction, and also receiving a fine arts certificate, is Michael Kelly Harper. Michael is receiving the Mark Clark Memorial Bursary from the King's Hands Federal Liberal Association, presented by interim constituent assistant Caleb Boats on behalf of MP Cody Blois. Michael is also receiving the Nova Scotia Freemasons Kentville Lodge number 58, presented by Right Worshipful Brother Gary Patterson. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction is Ava Kelly. Ava is being presented with the Gold H-Positive Student Recognition Award. Ava is receiving the McCrae Family Scholarship. Ava is also receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance math scholarship from Acadia, valued at $17,000, presented by Sierra Pinio. Wanted to make sure. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction is Nikita King. Nikita is awarded a scholarship from the Chartered Professional Accountants of Nova Scotia. Nikita is receiving the Kentville Canet Education Award, honoring past and present Teresa Reed, presented by Horton staff member Karuna Singh. Nikita is receiving a renewable scholarship, an entrance scholarship, and an entrance business scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction is Emmanuel Kinsman. Emmanuel is being presented with a Felt H-Positive Student Recognition Award and the Subject Awards for Physical Education 12 and Psychology 12. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors with distinction, Griffin Kinsman. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma, Ashton Kozlowski. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors with distinction, Emily Lambert. Emmeline, sorry. Emmeline is an international student from France. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma and honors is Taya Lamrock. Taya is being awarded the Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this C grant is teacher Natalie McIsaac in place of Allison Milne, who is dedicated to the equitable recognition of our students in all our graduation ceremony preparations. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School diploma with honors with distinction, Sophie Larish. Sophie is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Biology 12 and the Subject Awards for English 12 and French Immersion 12. Sophie is also receiving a Renewable Entrance Scholarship from Dalhousie University, valued at $16,000. Graduating with the Nova Scotia High School diploma is Jackson Levy. Jackson is being awarded a Supporting Enhancements for Educational Diversity bursary of $5,000. Presenting this award is Michelle Jeffrey. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors, Maya Levy. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma and an Options and Opportunities Certificate, Rebecca Levy. Rebecca is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Cooperative Education 12.
Just going to take a brief break here to do a special announcement and a presentation. The Loran Scholars Foundation is refining the idea of scholarships in Canada. It looks beyond grades to identify values-driven students who demonstrate strength of character, a deep commitment to service, and leadership potential. Loran empowers young people with curiosity, integrity, and dedication to uplift their communities. It is with great optimism for her future and the Loran Foundation that we are thrilled to recognize Ella Mosier, who has made a remarkable contributions to Horton High School and her local community. This year, Ella was selected as one of the 36 Loran Scholars from more than 6,000 applicants across this country. When students receive a Loran Award, they get more than just a financial support for their undergrad studies. They benefit from a 4-year leadership enrichment program, diverse opportunities for educational learning, one-on-one mentorship, and a lifelong supportive community. The Loran Award gives exceptional students a launchpad to unlock their potential and empowers them to make positive change in their communities. It is an award like none other in our country, often in partnership with 25 Canadian universities. It is valued in excess of $100,000. Ella, your enthusiasm, leadership qualities, and commitment to look beyond yourself will serve you well in the future and hopefully inspire others. This is just the beginning of your journey. We're excited to see how you'll take on the challenge of leaving the world better than you found it. Congratulations. This evening, we have a Loran alum that has graciously volunteered to present the Loran Award certificate to Ella, Jordan Sirico, Horton grad 2003, and just happens to be, I believe, the last Horton graduate to win this major award. I'd like to call Ella to come up and receive her award now, please.
Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors with distinction, Grace Lewis. Grace is receiving an NSTU King's Local bursary. Grace, as an applicant to the Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship, is also receiving a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to help further her studies. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors with distinction, Addison Lockhart. Addie is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award and the Subject Award for Physical Education Leadership 12. Addie is also receiving the Kings North Progressive Conservative Association bursary presented by Josh Isis. Miguel Lopez Flores is receiving a record of marks with honors with distinction. Miguel is an international student from Italy. No, and switch. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors with distinction is Drew McEwen. Drew is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in the province of Nova Scotia. Drew is also the award recipient for each of IB Mathematics Analysis and Approaches SL and IB Physics SL. Drew is receiving the Benedict Mulrooney Scholarship from St. Francis Xavier University, valued at $20,000. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma, Rowan McGuinness. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors, Callie McLean Hunt. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors with distinction and also receiving an Options and Opportunities Certificate, Hannah Mannering. Ugh. Hannah is receiving the Annapolis Valley Irish Set Dancing Club bursary. Hannah is also receiving a work study entitlement and a missions bursary and the Robert and June Brayshaw Scholarship from Queen's University. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors, Prince Manzi. Prince is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Chemistry 12. Prince is awarded the Canning and Area Interchurch Council Bursary, presented by Linda Carter. Prince is also receiving the Rotary Club of New Minas Sunrise Bursary, presented by Darren Sakira. Nathalia Matsushita is receiving a record of marks and with honors and is an international student from Brazil. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors, Noah McIntyre King. Noah is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Chemistry 12. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma is Zoe McIsaac. Zoe is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Physics 12, Mathematics 12, and Chemistry 12. Zoe is receiving the Windsor Rotary Club bursary. Zoe is the recipient of the Legion Branch 009 Windsor bursary, presented by Charles Leahy. Graduating with a Nova Scotia High School Diploma with honors, Lachlan McKenzie. Lachlan is being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in the province of Nova Scotia. Lachlan is also the award recipient for IB History HL. Lachlan is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award.
Next on the stage, we have Emma Mercer. Emma is receiving her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. She is also receiving an Options and Opportunities Certificate Emma is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Cooperative Education 12, and she is receiving an Entrance Scholarship, the President's Leadership and Service Scholarship, the Stephen and Ella Steve Scholarship, the President's Colburn Campus Housing Scholarship, and the Ed and Melissa Barrett Scholarship from Crandall University. Emma, just wait, there's more. Emma is also the recipient of the Wyatt Davies Memorial Bursary. This award is dedicated in memory of Horton O2 student Wyatt Davies and is in recognition of being an outstanding youth who serves as a worthy role model to their peers. Presenting this award is Vice Principal Peter Morris. Caden Merckx is graduating this afternoon and receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Emily Merrill is coming to the stage next, and she is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Congratulations next to Katie Merrill, who is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Next on stage is Maddox Messam, who is receiving the Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Maddox is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Mathematics at Work 12. Next, we welcome Christian Miller to the stage, who is graduating with honors and receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Evan Millett O'Grady.
Oh, he's not here.
So, sorry, Ewan Miller. Minor. Ewan Minor is graduating this evening and receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Luke Minor is graduating this evening. Oh, I'm sorry. Luke Minor is graduating this afternoon with his Nova Scotia graduation diploma, is receiving honors and also an Options and Opportunities certificate. Luke is receiving the Emerging Leaders Scholarship from Nova Scotia Power. Leah Mintz is next to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Sam Moore is receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma this evening and is graduating with honors. Ella Moser is coming to the stage. She's receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. Ella is being presented with the Silver H Positive Student Recognition Award and the Subject Award for Pre-Calculus Mathematics 12. Ella is receiving a Renewable Prestige Entrance Scholarship from McGill University with a combined value of $40,000. There's more. Ella is also receiving a bursary from the Royal Canadian Legion, branch number 74, presented by Horton staff member Steve Miller. Cohen Monroe is graduating this afternoon with his high school diploma and graduating with honors. He's also receiving an Options and Opportunities certificate. Next is Sophie Matart, who is receiving her graduation diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. Sophie is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program in the province of Nova Scotia. Sophie is also the award recipient for IB English Language and Literature HL. Sophie is receiving a subject award for Art 12 and is also receiving a Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship awarded in honor of those who served from Hansport and area in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. All applicants this year also receive a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to help further their studies. Presenting this award is Vice Principal Sean Bennett. Sophie is also receiving an entrance scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Sophie is awarded the Jeannie Burke Carpe Diem Memorial Bursary, presented by Deputy Mayor Francis. Carter Miles is coming to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Carter Noakes is coming to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Claire Wen is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Next, we have Brody O'Brien, who is receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma and graduating with honors. Next, we have Eric O. Eric is graduating, receiving his graduation diploma, and is graduating with honors. Eric is the recipient of the George Frederick Forsyth Memorial Scholarship, which is being presented by Vice Principal Sean Bennett. Grace Olaskevich is coming to the stage, graduating honors with distinction and receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Grace is receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance scholarship from Acadia University, presented by Sierra Pinio. Genevieve Onyabuchi is coming to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia High School graduation certificate and is graduating with honors with distinction. We welcome Frank Olton to the stage, who is receiving his graduation certificate, graduating with honors, and receiving an options and opportunity certificate. Graduating in absentia is Colton Parker. Next to the stage is Nevaeh Parker Bernard to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Graduating in absentia is Mackenzie Parrish. We welcome to the stage Kaylee Patterson to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Next on stage is Alejandro Peña Anaya to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma, and he's graduating with honors. Jessica Penny is coming to the stage this afternoon, graduating with honors with distinction and receiving her graduation diploma. Christina Petkova is next on stage, receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma, and she's graduating with honors. Christina is being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program in the province of Nova Scotia. Christina is also our Creativity, Activity, and Service, or CAS, award recipient. Congratulations, Christina. Sophie Phillips Dykens is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Just have 2 seconds. So those who are able can please stand, and we will play the honor song.
Stretch break.
Give me the minute, don't daddy old no day. Nigga much good, ma we done it. Give me the minute, don't what a big soul day. Nigga much good. Abon madultinet, abon madultinet, dan gisuk eliga haluk sigu ulau sik amo we aheu we yo we ha ya ya we yo he ha ya we yo he ha ya we yo he ha.
Emma Pick is next to graduate this afternoon. She's receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction, and she's receiving a certificate of perseverance for Chemistry 12 and the Subject Award for Sociology 12. Emma is also receiving an NSTU Kings local bursary and a bursary from the municipality of the County of Kings. Emma is receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance scholarship from Acadia University presented by Sierra Pinio. Cooper Pinch is coming to the stage this afternoon, graduating with his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Graduating in absentia is Logan Portes. Coming to the stage is Amanda Portocarrera Rodriguez. Amanda is graduating, receiving her Nova Scotia graduation certificate, and is graduating with honors. Giovanni Prati is receiving a record of marks. He is an international student who was with us from Italy. Naomi Ramraden is coming to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction and is receiving the subject award for English 12 African Heritage. Allison Redmond is graduating this afternoon. She's receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is receiving the Kings South Liberal Association bursary presented by Mike Ham. Matthew Richards is coming to the stage to pick up his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Matthew is graduating with honors. We next welcome Sophie Rideout to the stage to pick up her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Sophie is graduating with honors with distinction. She's being presented with a Silver H Positive Student Recognition Award and is the Subject Award winner for Mathematics 12. Sophie is receiving an early entrance scholarship from Dalhousie University. Graduating in absentia is Carson Roberts. Alicia Rockwell is coming to the stage to receive her graduation diploma. Alicia is also receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Business Management 12 and is receiving a renewable scholarship and a resident scholarship from Acadia University presented by Sierra Pinio. We welcome Ross Rogers Cox to the stage. Ross is receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Ross is receiving the Subject Award for Mathematics at Work 12 and is the recipient of the Campaign for Kids bursary presented by Amber Marple. Finley Rovers is receiving his graduation diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. Finley is receiving the Subject Award for Production Technology 12 and is receiving an entrance scholarship from Dalhousie University Agricultural Campus. Finley is also receiving the Port Williams Lions Club's bursary presented by Lion Doug Gates. Allison Mill was a dedicated and passionate Horton teacher for over a decade. We tragically lost her this past fall. And to honor both her memory and the students she loved dearly and fought for fiercely, her family has donated a bursary to be awarded to one of her students who represents the ideals that Allison would have been most proud to see exemplified in this student upon their graduation. Allison had high expectations for her students and supported them in navigating obstacles so that they could see and reach their full potential. She truly believed when students were holistically supported, they were in a better position to help lift up others. Ms. Milne's friend and fellow Horton teacher, Natalie McIsaac, will present this bursary on behalf of Allison's family. This award goes to a former student of Allison's who quietly and selflessly helped others, Finley Rovers. Next to receive his graduation diploma and is Jack Saltzman. Ellis Sanford is graduating this afternoon, receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma and graduating with honors. We welcome Chris Sauve to come to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Ashea Schofield is coming to the stage. She is graduating with honors with distinction and is receiving the Subject Award for Business Management 12, Drama 12, and Statistics and Data Science 12. Ashea is awarded the Kentville Lions Club Bursary presented by Lion Rob Baker. Next, Hayden Sears will come and receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. She is graduating with honors. Next, we welcome Hadley Smith-Wetter to the stage to receive her graduation diploma. She's graduating honors with distinction. Hadley is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award and the Subject Award for Global History 12. Hadley is the recipient of the Horton Music Parents Association Scholarship, and Lindsay Mitchell, Horton music teacher, will present this award. Hadley is also receiving the Watson Kirkconnell Prize presented by Daniel McGregor, Vice President of the Wolfville Historical Society. Welcome to the stage Grace Smolinars, who is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. Hector Sorbetti is receiving his Nova Scotia graduation diploma this afternoon. Atticus Spencer is next to the stage to receive their Nova Scotia graduation diploma. We welcome Emma Spinney to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. She's graduating with honors and also receiving the Options and Opportunities Certificate. Emma is receiving a Certificate of Perseverance for Cooperative Education 12. Aidan Sponigal is coming to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. He's graduating with honors.
So losing great staff is just an unfortunate part of our business. So we have some talented teachers and staff that have moved on to other AVRCE positions, but a few I mentioned might be able to make it back to Horton next year. First, I'd like to recognize Logan Morton, going to Avonview, Carrie Inglis, going to our rivals at NECAC, unfortunately. Congratulations on your new permanent AVRCE positions. Best of luck. We look forward to your return someday, and congratulations on your positions. I'd also like to recognize Jill Ernst, Josh Hain, Rachel Lehman, and Mitch Brown. We're hopeful that you can end up back at Horton next year during our job fair next week. We wish you the best during this process, and if you land at another school, we certainly will wish you the best. Sarah Darcy and Ben Paint will be traveling the world again. Please stay safe, and we hope we cross paths again very soon. Final thank you to Norm Brown, who came out of retirement to fill in for our math positions for us. Best of luck in retirement number 2. You did a fabulous Michael Jordan impression this year. And I'd also like to recognize Molly Parker for their outstanding job at Horton the past few months. Thank you. Also have a few educational assistants and student outreach workers to recognize. Brian Gallant, Jesse Redden, and Claire Miner. Hopefully they can return to Horton someday as well, because with you, we're certainly a stronger team. So from the Horton community, we wish you all staff that might be in other positions all the best in future years. Thank you.
Next, we will welcome Ruben Settler to the stage for his Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma. Ruben is being recognized as having completed one or more courses in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in the province of Nova Scotia. Ruben is also being presented with a Felt H, the Positive Student Recognition Award. Drake Stroud Calls is coming to the stage for his Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma when he's graduating with honors with distinction. Drake is being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in the province of Nova Scotia. Drake is also the award recipient for each of IB Geography HL, IB Chemistry HL, and the Extended Essay. Evelyn Swanson Snook is next to the stage. Evelyn is receiving her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction and is receiving a Fine Arts Certificate. She's being presented with a Felt H, Positive Student Recognition Award, and she has been chosen as a finalist in the Education Minister's Award for Excellence in Creative Art. Evelyn is receiving a renewable entrance scholarship from Dalhousie University valued at $20,000. Sophia Swinimer is coming to the stage for her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma. She's graduating with honors and is receiving the Options and Opportunities Certificate. Sophia is receiving the Kentville Lions Club bursary presented by Lion Rob Baker. Next on stage is Elizabeth Swindell to receive her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma, and she is graduating with honors. We welcome Noel Swiss to the stage. Noel is receiving his graduation diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. Cameron Tabot is graduating this afternoon. She's receiving her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. We welcome Addison Terrace to the stage to receive her graduation diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction and is the recipient of the Catholic Women's League bursary presented by Sonia Gall. Addie is also receiving the Rotary Club of New Minas Sunrise bursary presented by Darren Sakira. Next, we have Grace Thayru, who is going to receive a record of marks, and she has honors with distinction. Kaya Thorson is coming to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction and is receiving a Fine Arts Certificate. Kaya is being presented with a Felt H, a Positive Student Recognition Award. She is the applicant of the Hansport Veterans Memorial Scholarship and is also receiving a refurbished laptop from Mobia Technology Innovation to help further her studies. Kaya is receiving the Hansport Lions Club bursary presented by Lion Bruce Smith. We welcome Sophia Tomek to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia Graduation Diploma. She is graduating with honors with distinction and receiving the Options and Opportunities Certificate. Emery Tot, Liliana?
Liliana.
Yeah, I knew that. Liliana Vandenhugen is coming to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. She's graduating with honors with distinction. She's being recognized as having completed all of the requirements for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program in the province of Nova Scotia. Liliana is also the award recipient for IB Biology SL. Sophie Verney is graduating with honors with distinction this afternoon, receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Sophie is being presented with a Felt H Positive Student Recognition Award and is receiving the Valley Family Optometry Bursary presented by school counselor Sandy Coldwell. Lily Walsh is next to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Lily is graduating with honors with distinction and is receiving a certificate of perseverance for Biology 12. Yep. Nathan Ward is coming to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. He is graduating with honors with distinction, and he's being presented with the Felt H, a Positive Student Recognition Award. He is also receiving the subject awards for Chemistry 12 and Physics 12. Nathan is receiving a renewable scholarship and an entrance scholarship from Acadia University valued at $16,000, presented by Sierra Pinio. Cassidy Wasson is graduating this afternoon, receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors. She's also receiving the Options and Opportunity Certificate and a Certificate of Perseverance for Cooperative Education 12. She's also being awarded the Subject Award for Cooperative Education 12, 02. Ethan Welsh Gage is coming to the stage to receive his Nova Scotia graduation diploma. He is receiving the Subject Award for Career Access 12. Jacob White is coming to the stage to receive his graduation diploma, and he's graduating with honors with distinction. There's lots, hang on. Jacob is receiving an athletic scholarship for track and field to Dalhousie University. Jacob is receiving the Adrian Campbell Scholarship. The Adrian Campbell Scholarship Fund honors the memory of Adrian by the awarding of a scholarship to a grade 12 student who is competitive in an individualized endurance sport and who embodies the qualities admired and emulated by Adrian: sportsmanship, dedication to fitness, determination and self-discipline, integrity, loyalty to family and friends, and commitment to higher learning. In recognition of your many accomplishments, we are pleased to award you the 2025 Adrian Campbell Scholarship. Congratulations, Jacob. Presenting this scholarship is Krista Campbell and her son, AJ. Georgia Williams is graduating this afternoon with honors with distinction. She's being presented with a Silver H, a Positive Student Recognition Award. Georgia is receiving a renewable entrance scholarship to St. Francis Xavier University. Olivia Williams. Olivia Williams is receiving her Nova Scotia graduation diploma and is graduating with honors with distinction. She is being presented with a Felt H, a Positive Student Recognition Award. Olivia is receiving the Wolfville and District Lions Club Bursary presented by Lion Don Sukup. Graduating in absentia is Taylor Wilson.
Cindy.
Next coming to the stage is Cindy Zhang to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma. Cindy is graduating with honors with distinction. Better be Leah. Leah Zwicker, coming to the stage to receive her Nova Scotia graduation diploma, graduating with honors with distinction. We're moving on to our major awards. The first major award is the Heidi L. King Memorial Award. This award is dedicated in memory of Horton teacher Heidi King and is presented to a grade 12 student who has displayed both resilience and perseverance through their high school years while maintaining positive relationships with school staff and their peers. Presenting this award is Mike King and his daughter Bryn, and the recipient this year is Bria Hurlbut. The D.A. Weber Trophy, which was donated to Horton District High School in 1960 by the architect who designed the school, is awarded to 2 students for excellence in academic subjects and athletics throughout their high school career. This year's D.A. Weber Trophy is presented to Lily Walsh and Nate Greener. Horton High created the Coldwell Cup in conjunction with the Ray L. Coldwell Memorial Scholarship for recognition of an outstanding student who is an athlete and a leader, and for outstanding achievements in the community. The late Mr. Coldwell was a teacher at Horton District High School during the 1960s. This year's Coldwell Cup is presented to Ava Kelly. That's better. The Queen Elizabeth Medal is awarded to a grade 12 student who has fulfilled the requirements of the Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma, having demonstrated superior academic achievement in grades 10, 11, and 12, and maintained an outstanding record in school and community involvement. This year's Queen Elizabeth Medal is presented to Ainsley Gale. And I believe the final words this afternoon. Am I going to Sean or you first? Oh, Mr. Rutledge is going to go before the final words.
The pre-final words. First of all, congratulations, grads. It's going to be a very quick note for me this year, so please carry these values forward that were mentioned earlier. Kindness, integrity, and the power of community. Focus on using your voices and your talents to make a positive impact on the world, no matter how big nor small. The future is yours to create, and we can't wait to see the amazing things that you'll achieve once you leave this space this evening. So congratulations again, and we wish you all the best. As mentioned earlier, longtime Horton Vice Principal, Mr. Bennett, is retiring this year. Knowing the many of us as Benny, it's only fitting that he gets to give the final words this evening. We'll have him walk us home, as he's done for so many students at Horton. This is a valuable notion from a popular educational psychologist named Dr. Jody Carrington, whom we had the pleasure of inviting here to Horton High School just last year. Here's another quote from Dr. Jody that made me reflect on his impact on me and our school community. We move through life in different stages, in different phases, and it brings us different friends, who in turn give us amazing new perspectives and experiences. This was Benny's impact on many. As a school administrator, Mr. Bennett showed that he cared about connecting with students and staff through his daily actions. He was always easy to talk to, super understanding, and really gets where people's coming from. He always made sure everyone feels valued and listened to. He helped loads of students, many whom made it to graduation just because he was there for them. Some are in front of me right now. Benny always did more than was expected to build these positive and solid connections, and as a result of these connections, they've always lasted long after the students left Horton. That's his impact. That's what made him special to education. Many may know this, but you might need a little bit of extra time when chatting with him. You really had to schedule that into your day. He's the master of conversation, always had many great stories. I will miss those times, but I hear he promises to visit Horton often next year as our next super sub. Sean, our students will only be so fortunate to have you come into our classes next year. I got a new name for you called Triple S, Super Sub Sean. Sounds like the groundwork for a new tattoo for me. So keep doing what makes you happy. Keep riding. I look forward to joining you as often as I can, as I actually plan to ride that bike in my garage someday. Friend, we wish you well. You will be missed by many. You were more than just a colleague to me. You were a good friend that supported me whenever I needed it the most. You had my back. Grads, that's what friends do. They have your back. Thank you for everything. Now, Benny, it's your time to walk the grads home.
Thank you, Mr. Rutledge. It's a real honor to do this. I've been told to keep to a timeline. Sorry, that's funny. Just someone telling me to keep things to a timeline. But I will do my utmost, because tonight's not about me, it's about this great graduating class, and that's why we're all here to celebrate. So I'm going to, I actually had a chip inserted in my neck that Mr. Beck has the trigger for. If I go over 3 minutes, he will zap me, and that will keep me on track. With the limited amount of time I have, I just want to give you some words, guys, some things to think about. And as I've always said, if you're in my office, you can listen to them or you can chuck it in the trash can, but this is some advice I think you can hopefully take. The first one is be honest. Be honest. Honesty gets you much farther in life than not being honest. Just be honest to yourself and to your friends, and you can't take that away from someone. You can be the richest person in the world or the least wealthy person in the world, but you have that integrity that comes with honesty. It's okay to make mistakes. I understand a lot of you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I made a mistake, I think it was in 2017. It was a mistake I shouldn't have done, but there you go. In all honesty, it's okay to make mistakes. We fail and learn from our failures and from our mistakes. So it's okay to embrace those and you learn from them. Lead by example. In other words, walk the walk. Don't do a lot of talking and then don't follow through on it. My good friend who just came off the stage there, Mr. Rutledge, is a champion of that, as the teachers will attest, and I think a lot of the students, that he's the guy that gets in there right into the middle of things, and he's always willing to lead by example. So lead by example, walk the walk. I also said, use your brain matter. You're very smart people. You're going off. And what I mean by that is a lot of you use it all the time, but what I'm saying as well is we have a world of AI, phones. I don't know if you've noticed. But put your phone down every once in a while. It's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. Look at each other. I've seen students sit literally 6 feet apart from each other, texting one another. We live in an age with a lot of challenges. We need your leadership now more than ever. Okay? So lead by example. And, Donnie, I'm at the final stage, man. Steal my thunder. Last thing. I know this sounds really corny. Be happy. Find happiness. I've got 2 sons, and I've always said to them, I want you guys to be happy in life. It's not, there's a lot of people go out and do things they're not happy with in their life. You guys have this incredible opportunity right now. Take the bull by the horns. Do your thing, be happy in life. And it's been an honor to work with you the last 4 years. Some of you I've worked very closely with. You're a great class, and you're doing us proud, and go off and kick butt. Do your thing. I'm proud of you, and I'm now going to hand over to our valedictorian, Miss Ella Moser.
Good evening, everyone, students, staff, families, and friends. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here today as part of this graduating class, one that has not only experienced unprecedented times, but has grown, given back, and lifted others up in the process. Graduation speeches often talk about resilience and perseverance, and yes, I think we've needed plenty of both. But what makes our class exceptional isn't just the fact that we've made it through, but it's the incredible impact we've all had along the way. Throughout our time together, this class has consistently put in the time and effort to improve and powerfully shape our school and community. Our student athletes strive for excellence and inspire us all with their commitment. Our musical and artistic programs continue to thrive, uplifting us with their creativity. Our incredible student council has devoted themselves to finding new and exciting ways to evolve, improving our experiences throughout the year. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the people who stood by us behind the scenes. To our teachers, thank you for your dedication to inspiring and challenging us every day, for creating a space where we could grow and feel safe. To admin and other support staff, thank you for the countless ways you have been involved throughout our journey. And finally, to our parents, our guardians, our families, and close friends, your encouragement, patience, and belief in us has meant everything. While we've had our share of successes and celebrations, we've also come face to face with unimaginable sadness. The loss of a much-loved classmate deeply impacted our community to its very core. We learned that holding space for one another when words fall short mattered, that leaning on each other as a community mattered. Through our collective grief, we learned that carrying the memory of Lydia allowed us to honor her life. Throughout her time here at Horton, she brightened our hallways with her cheerful smile and kind heart. And I know that so many of us will carry her light with us in our next chapters and throughout our lives. We are part of a generation that understands complexity, that questions injustice, and that values community, family, and friendship. A generation that can hold both grief and hope in the same breath and still choose to show up. We've lived through a lot, yes, but with that comes the unique opportunity and responsibility to lead with compassion, courage, and creativity. We've learned that service isn't always a grand gesture. Sometimes it's as simple as noticing when someone's having a tough day, listening without judgment, sharing a laugh. These small human moments are powerful. They build trust, connection, and community. I think Maya Angelou captured that spirit best when she said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I believe in times like these, that matters more than ever. Every day, world news comes pouring in. Climate anxiety, global conflict, inequality, and injustice dominate the headlines. Such uncertain times can feel overwhelming, and it can start to make us believe we are powerless. I have learned to take comfort in the following. While we may not control the world we inherit, we do shape the one we pass on. And when I look around at this graduating class, I feel hope and optimism. I see changemakers, peaceful disruptors, and a generation that will forge the path ahead with determination and integrity. As we step forward, some of us into work, others into post-secondary opportunities and new adventures, I hope we carry this with us. Success isn't only defined by what we achieve for ourselves, but the good we help unlock in others. The world doesn't just need brilliant minds, it needs kind ones, brave ones that reach out and build something better. One act of service, one voice, one person at a time. To my fellow graduates, thank you for showing me that the future is not something to fear, but something we will shape together. Congratulations, Horton Class of 2025. Let's go make our difference.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day.